Hi, thank you so much for joining me. I'm really excited that you're interested in learning how to buy a home. My name is Viv Cunningham, and I am a realtor with Preferred Real Estate Brokers. Here we go. I am going to share with you how to buy your first home here in Florida. This tip will apply to at least 95% of the people in the world, depending on where you are and where you're living. This is going to be video 1 of 3. So the video is not too long. I split it up into 3 videos so you'll be able to watch it, and it's not too long. I figure if it's going to run at least 30 minutes long, you probably wouldn't watch it anyway. So that's why I split it up into 3. So here we go. Let's get started on tip number 1. Okay? Tip number 1. Are you ready financially? You need to have a credit score with at least from 620 to 640. You can go lower than 640, but keep in mind your interest rate is going to be higher. 640 is a better credit score for a better interest rate. If your credit score is not at least 620 to 640, then you can go ahead and you can get a credit repair person to raise your credit score. Not, you can also get it up on your own as well. So some people can work on their credit. You can also take the first time home buyers class that I teach, and that they offer it for free, no cost to you. They repair your credit and they will raise your credit score. You can also go to myfica.com in order to get information. You can also go to annualcreditreport.com and creditsesame.com and creditkarma.com. They will tell you what your credit score is at no charge. You don't have to sign up for anything. It's free. So if they're asking for your credit card, you don't need to do that. How much money do you need up front? So if you're going to go FHA, it is at least 3.5% down. And then there's also a VA loan with 0 money down as well. USDA loan, which is a agriculture loan, rural area, and you can get that at 0 money down as well. So there's many different ways. You can also get a government grant, and there's different programs out there. Keep in mind, you have to take an 8 hours class to get a certificate that's good from 1 to 2 years, depending on the lender and depending on the grant and depending on the down payment assistance that you're looking to get. You can also check with your lender to see what other programs that they have available, because lenders have programs as well. Is it possible to buy a house with no money down, with no down payment, and all you have to do is worry about just getting the closing costs? Yes, it is. Okay, so closing costs runs anywhere between 3 to 4% depending on the bank, depending on the lender, depending on the house, depending on things like that. So these things included for your closing costs, for the title company fee, your taxes, your insurance, things like that. Seller can help you with closing costs as well. So you can ask for it, ask your realtor, ask for it. You don't have to pay your mortgage. You can pay your mortgage with alimony, child support, unemployment, different things like that, just as long as the money is documented and you can afford the house. Normally they will give you the loan if your credit is good. You can have money saved. You need to have money saved, at least a couple $1,000s inside your account to get started. You will need that for your escrow, and you will need that for your inspection money. So let's say you were getting down payment assistance, then the down payment assistance doesn't come until later, so you will need that money up front in order to get started. You will need to have the money ahead of time, because the down payment assistance money don't come until later. Make sense? Okay, makes sense. Okay, so that's why they want you to have at least money in your bank account. And then also some lenders want to have some reserve as well. Maybe a couple months mortgage reserve, just in case anything happens, you have money in reserve. And then you also need to have some emergency money just in case you move into the house and something happened and you need to fix something broke inside the house, because things like that happen. Keep in mind, buying a house comes with responsibility. You have to mow the grass. You have to upkeep the property. You got to fix things inside that breaks. Okay, it's a great responsibility. Tip number 2, get a great realtor. Okay, remember, Okay, get a great realtor. It doesn't cost you any money to work with a real estate agent to help you buy your house. A great realtor is free. Okay, you can pick somebody local, somebody that you know, that's in the area, that have your best interests at heart. The seller pays our fee, so you don't have to worry about paying that. You have the right to interview agents. Okay, that's going to fit you. You don't have to go to a relative that just got their license a couple months ago. You know, you can go with interviewing more than one agent and find out, because it will cost you money in the long run if you don't pick the right agent. There will be, you know, this is one big large transaction, and it's a lifetime. You know, you have to pay for that. Question to ask your realtor: how many deals are you working on? How many deals do you close per year? How many people are you working with? Are you part-time? Are you full-time? Those are some of the questions you can ask. How many buyers are you working with at one time? Keep in mind, a realtor can work with more than one buyer at a time. It just depends on, are they overwhelmed? Do you feel like they're paying you the attention that you need? Are they full-time or are they part-time? Do they have testimonial to give you? Have them share some testimonial with you of past client. Find the best person that will be on your side and working for you, and that will save you money. Tip number 3, remember, okay, to get pre-approved first. If you have a bank that you use and you trust, you can go out and seek them and see what they have, and to see if they're a fit for you, and see if they have any programs out there that will work for you. And then if not, then, you know, your lender, you know, is one that's going to work for you. Make sure that they're going to work for you. If not, you can ask your realtor to recommend a good lender, because normally they know who can close your loan because they have been in business long enough. You know, so pick the right lender. Okay, make sure, you know, it's the right lender for you. Not all lenders are the right lender for you. We simply just do a referral. We don't get any kickback or anything like that. It's not we're not getting anything from that. We're just making sure that they're able to close your loan, because keep in mind, not everyone can close your loan. One reason why you need to get pre-approved is that the seller do not want to take their house off the market and risk losing a good offer and you weren't pre-approved. So don't even go start looking at houses until you are pre-approved. You'll want to get pre-approved so you know exactly what your spending power is. If you don't know, how are you going to do that? How are you going to do your budget? How are you going to set your budget? Okay? What kind of price are you going to be looking at? You might be looking at your price range, so get pre-approved. So this is the end of the first video. I hope this one is not too long and it's not too much information for you to sit down and digest. Look for my next video, number 2, shortly coming out. Where are you going to be? Where we're going to be talking about the next 2 steps in the process. I'm Viv Cunningham, preferred real estate broker, selling the American dream here in Central Florida. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you and you watching my next video, number 2.